Hi.
3 feet. What should be different, Pete?
It's more like in the moment it was more like, or in the morning, like watching these appearances of such a funny show, which feels so ugly and so so stupid. And it's just a dream. It's just nonsense. It's just dual focus. It's just mental activity. It's just programming, automatism. It's just nonsense. Yeah. Like you say, the moment is here, and it's everything is right here. What can be different? This is my answer. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yet some filter seems to have some wirement into power still. It seems.
It seems. And should that be different?
Yes, should be different, of course. Enlightenment should be never, and of course it cannot be contained or something, but yeah, should be different. Yeah, resistance against the moment. Yeah.
There was a little, like a short clip by Nizar Gaddafi. He was saying, trying to stop thoughts is absurd. It's just, it's just not going with the thoughts. Just seeing it's a thought. That's it. So the thought it should be different, no problem. But believing it,
Yeah.
then there's a price.
Yeah. High priced seems to be.
Yeah. No, but it's also a good joke.
It's a good joke, yeah. Yeah.
And the price in the sense of someone arrives simultaneously.
Yeah. Yeah. Though there is never found someone if it's
Exactly. And there's never a price.
in no corner. yeah, price on the feeling wise, there seems to be a price, but also there is, yeah, it's all dream. Thank you, Isaac.
Yeah, thank you. It's a dream.
Hello, beloved.
Right. Oh, Jennifer.
Hello, beloved.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a depth of peace and juiciness that pah, can't. Somehow it feels sometimes it wants to contain, like hold it, but it can't any longer. Thank you.
It's just, and it's just so all-inclusive. Everything is included. It's just,
Sorry, say that again.
everything is included. I mean, everything, all the craziness, every side of the story, you know, just.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Usually.
Hi.
I
Last time we had spoken about heaven and hell in one thought. It goes very deep, and some paradox came in my mind. So, of course, what we are, this unconditional love, never can be touched by thought. So, but when I take this heaven and hell in one thought, yeah, it's a paradox in my mind, and I would love to hear something you speak about it. So please comment.
What we're really talking about then is awareness and the content of awareness. Which includes all experience, thoughts, feelings. So a thought can come up. It's just a thought. If it's seen and it's not followed, it doesn't do anything. But a thought, I like that or I don't like that, is an experience in the whole body. It's like the whole body vibrates with, if that thought is believed in, yeah? If a judgment happens and somehow it's believed in, suddenly our system is upset.
Yeah.
Awareness is untouched, but experience is of upset. And then if that following of thought and now following of I'm upset and wanting it to be different, now it's an upset about an upset, and then it just kind of goes crazy. And yet awareness is untouched.
So it's just experience.
Yeah, just, I mean, in a sense, it's like one single thought, any thought. I mean, if it's believed in, I'm lovable, I'm not lovable, I'm worthy, I'm unworthy, or any thought. It's just like no thought, no problem. A thought, that seem to be a thought, oh, it's just a thought passing by, just floats across the screen.
But there's some automatic to go in.
Yes, so the automatic, you could say, what's automatic and unconscious is how the thoughts, in a sense, have an effect. So, you know, I mean, like here in the human domain, here we are, and someone says something and it gets interpreted, oh, they don't like me, or they like me. Either one can be a problem. They like me and they want something from me. Oh shit, now I'm in trouble. Or they don't like me and I like them. Oh, now I'm in. I mean, you know, it's like. And yet nothing is happening, actually, just thoughts. Yeah.
So can there be unconscious disidentification with thought? Or is it something more?
No, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, you know, who you are, you already are. So it's not a question of becoming more you or getting anywhere. There's just old habits and old conditionings and old traumas that color this recognition that our nature is awareness. And then there's some sense of being someone, or that, you know, an emotion belongs. I'm angry rather than, oh, anger is just visiting and leaving, you know, it's like it. So there's this, you know, like you could say, automatic conditioning happened way before where there was any capacity to say, I want this conditioning or I don't want it. It happened. And it's become so familiar that it's like we don't even see it. It's just, you know, there's such a habit of looking through that filter that it seems like that's the way it is. And with luck, through inquiry, through looking, you start to see, okay, wait, there's nothing going on here. There's just awareness. And thoughts come and go. They don't mean anything about it. There isn't anybody here, really. It's just.
You constantly experience thought like clouds, they don't touch you. Is it like that?
There is no me to answer that question, even. You know, it's like at one moment there might appear to be a me, you know, that believes something, and then the next moment it seems. So I don't really know how to answer that question.
You only know one thing.
I only know one thing, that I am.
Yes.
That's it. Anything else is just projection. You know, it's like. Otherwise, it's trying to, you know, like say that the sense of I is awareness, which is absurd. Awareness is awareness. The sense of I, the personal sense of I that arises, it comes and it goes. It's not who we are.
But maybe also awareness is in this sense of I, just by
it includes everything.
Yeah.
It's not in the sense of I. The sense of I is in awareness.
And that's for sure, yeah.
It can't be other than that. It's like everything's here. Movements happening. Like you look at them.
Yeah, and Still a
You know,
paradox.
in a way, yes. I mean, you know, the sages say what's real doesn't change. Awareness doesn't change. So anything that changes, by that definition, is not real. But the dictionary defines what real by what exists. So it's a very different definition, a very different way of seeing things. You know, it's like from the perspective of seeing, of jnana, of wisdom, everything is appearing in awareness.
Yeah. From
the perspective of the common perspective is I'm in my body and I'm suffering. Very different perspectives. To see this bodying activities in awareness. The universe is in awareness, time's in awareness, space, matter, everything's appearing in who I am.
And human should be in alignment.
How can you know, it's just another idea.
Yeah, sure, that's another idea. And here the paradox starts when I listen to Dr. Joe Dispenza and
yeah, so
totally
listen,
different but somehow
you know, it's like I like listening to Joe Dispenza, but when I listen to Joe Dispenza, I see where it's in alignment with what I know, and I see where it's not. So, you know, like Popji said, at best, we're fingers pointing at the moon. If you see, you can point. But he said, if you look, every finger is crooked. So you can find fault with the finger, but just look where the finger's pointing. Don't worry about it. Joseph Spencer says this, Joseph Spencer says that, this one says this. It's all pointing, and maybe the pointing the finger is crooked, but so what?
yeah.
You know, it's like someone gives you a plate of food, they mean well, and you know from experience, some things agree with your body and some things don't. So if you want to be polite, you eat everything and you suffer. If you want to be wise, you see, I know from experience that doesn't work for this body, and you don't eat it, that's all. Someone says to you, listen, if you come and you really listen to me very carefully for the next 10 years, I can guarantee you enlightenment. Oh, that's a good. And you'll give it to me in writing? Yeah, sure, no problem.
But the finger can't give you enlightenment, right?
That's what I mean. You look at it and go, oh, nice idea, great. Not interested. Oh, yes, thank you. Yeah, I'll spend the next 10 years. Yeah. In Papaji's story, you know, he had this intense experience where kind of the world disappeared, whatever, you know, just a satori, call it what you like. And his mother convinced him it was a visit from Krishna. So after that, he was Krishna crazy. He just, every breath had to have Krishna's name on it. But at some point, it's like he knew that something was missing in a certain sense. He hadn't seen something. So he went around India to all the different ashrams, and he had 3 questions. Have you seen God? Can you show me? How much does it cost? He's a very practical man.
I heard also a story about Papaji. Someone asked him in satsang, "Show me God,"
Mhm.
and Papaji began to laugh, laugh and laugh and laugh, and after that he began to cry. So they had to finish the satsang,
Mhm.
and the party told me that they had to give him massage, and old man like. So I'm so grateful, and I thank you so much, beloved.
Mhm. Okay. Sebastian.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Sebastian.
Hi. I wanted to speak to you and say thank you, but it seems like we are talking.
Ah, Shanti.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Shanti.
It's been a while. Sorry, I've been on the road and you've been collecting mica and never worked out. So I'm in England.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, spent some time in Glastonbury and all these spiritual places around here. Somerset, very nice. But it's nice to be back here. Thank you.
Yes. Hi.
Hi, Isaac.
Are spending. So this two deal is a great deal actually. So the
Yeah.
people, and it's working. That hundreds and thousands of people are here, millions,
Millions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and doing all these things because this Kaaba, the house, the 7 times the circling. I did also. I myself did it. But every circling there is a different statements or things to read. I didn't do that because it's very complex for me. But yeah, I see that people have the note on hand, and whenever they are walking and they are reading this statement, at least a lot of, as you said, a lot of rituals and other things. Many, actually, it's so many. But yeah, but one thing for me, I see that yes, that for me, it's that I still I don't find any attachment because I am conditioned in my childhood that way, but it's dropped somehow. Anyway, that I see. So I took the opportunity that I dropped my mom to the prayer hall, so she will be there for a couple of hours. So I took the opportunity to be here.
Sandra,
Hi, Isaac.
hi, Sandra. Hi.
I just want to rest a little.
Take away the little.
Yeah.
That awareness is always resting.
Yeah, it's noticed again and again. And it's already known that it's really just the focus of attention. How is the experience and when and it switches between thoughts, awareness, body awareness. Yeah. And I loved it that you said to Esther again and again, that's another group. Shifted directly to awareness. Boom, silence. Yeah, for peace, there's nothing to do.
I mean, it's just like that recognition. We're here for a finger snap. Our life is really, and you can take nothing with you. You can take no possessions, no knowledge, no skill sets. You come with nothing, you leave with nothing. It's
Yeah, and actually that's the beauty. It's,
beautiful.
yeah. You don't have to reach anything. Thank you.
Thank you. Really. And then after that,
Hi, Isaac.
really.
Hi. Is Micah home safe?
Yeah, she's home. She's jet lagged out of her head, but she's
Good to hear. in your presence, my system just want to let go more and more and more and more.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Nothing to be accomplished, nowhere to get. You know, all of those are postponements of meeting this moment as the beloved.
Yeah.
We have this moment, and being love and peace in this moment is the kiss. It's the kiss of unconditional love. You know, it's not a doing, it's a being. It's simple.
And life wants me to give satsang also.
You see, you just, you know, basically you're available, and you see how what happens, how life.
Yeah.
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 That's it. It's because really you're not giving anything. You're just you're just an invitation.
Yeah.
You know, the big danger with so-called giving satsang is that we become someone. We become a teacher, or we become. But when you just rest as an invitation, then there's no danger. Then there's no. You know, you're just there, pointing as gently as you know how.
Yeah.
Yeah, simple.
I've learned that in 24 retreats.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. It feels also something emotional or something, like I want a blessing from you, or I don't know. Yeah.
And just you notice that coming up.
Yeah.
Beautiful that you can bring it, and then just you rest with it and just see what's happening. Somehow, you know, like this, just whatever that is, it's a movement. It's not right.
Yeah.
It's not wrong. Just honoring it, and you could put words to it. Beautiful.
Yeah, there's a deeper sinking in
Mm.
of all of this. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, one time when I was in Lucknow, you know, there was someone that was living in Papaji's house that was friends with my partner at the time. And she told my partner that she didn't think that Papaji was happy with the satsangs that were happening through me. And so Kali went to Papaji and said, you know, I can't support Isaac's satsangs anymore. I'm just going to stay in Lucknow. And for me, it was like, wow, that was interesting. You know, it's like, but for me, I said I was going to go and on this tour, and I was going to meet some of my kids that I hadn't seen for a little while. And so I went on the tour, and I thought, okay, when the tour's done, I come back to Lucknow and I just stay at Papaji's feet until it's clear, you know. what to do next. And so I came back to India, and it was coming to summertime. It's 45 degrees in summer there. I bought an air conditioner and a scooter, getting ready for the summer. And I'm sitting in Papaji's living room. And all of a sudden it becomes clear to me, I'm supposed to be on the road, available for people that have this interest. It's not my place to be sitting there. Even if Papaji tells me, you know, you're arrogant or you shouldn't be doing this, because there were people in Lucknow that didn't like me holding meetings. They thought I was. Anyway, but it came so clear in me, and I wrote to Papaji and I said, Papaji, I'm leaving. It just came so clear that that's where life wants me, and thank you. And he wrote back and he said, I knew you'd get it. But there was doubt, you see, there was doubt. And so that it needed that, somehow that doubt needed space to come to peace. And then now it's clear. And then after that, Kali said, no, then I want to go with you. And Popsy started teasing her, no, maybe you should find a younger woman, you know. Anyway. Yeah, but it's just that, you know, it's a natural part of the journey. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually never thought I would going to do that.
Yeah. You know, it's just to see. There's
Yeah.
no giving, there's no one giving. It's just resting, being an invitation.
Yeah, because my
And of course, you know, more than likely, how can I say, old patterns will come up, and you'll recognize, okay, that it wasn't a clear invitation, and then just being honest. Okay, sorry. You know, it's just like, you know, the more authentic and honest you can be, it'll what's beautiful about when you're available for it, then you're resting, because that's what you're there for. So you'll see what happens out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice combination, satsang and politics. That's my life right now.
Yeah. Great.
Thank you so much, Isaac.
Okay.
Hallo.
Okay.
Ja,
Hello. Yeah.
hallo.
Hello.
Ja, hallo Isaac. Hello to
Yeah.
everybody.
Your health is improving.
Pardon?
Your health is improving.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I had a flu in March,
Yeah.
and so it wasn't good. So
But right now you look more vital, I could say, to my eyes.
mhm.
Yeah.
This meeting is very beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. It's so nice. Everything disappeared again. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Ah, Susanna.
Hello, Isaac.
Hey.
Mhm. When I hear Sylvie speaking, or I see her, there's something I notice that something is coming up. I want that too.
Mm.
So, and then all the thoughts, you know, just
You know, already you hold groups for people. So you're in that function, being an invitation, doesn't matter what you call it. It really doesn't matter what you call it. You know, it's like
yeah, just noticed if I'm honest that this is what's coming up and that's not in any way helpful or something like that. And it's not the function, but for me there is such a longing that I don't know how to express it, but that it's always that who I am is that there is no doubt and no
mm,
sneaking around or no confusion about that.
mm,
So
mm.
yeah.
So you can recognize that's a thought, because in this moment you're here, that's it.
Yeah.
And then any idea of future or it's just a movement, that's all.
Mm. Funny that it's somehow temptations are waylaying all on every step.
Look how beautiful I could see. You
Yeah. So much, Isaac. And actually, we're having a group this weekend, Pratibha and me.
Wow, lovely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Thank you, love.
Mm. Mm. Who hosted tonight? Bettina. Thank you. Thank you, beloveds. Love, peace, beauty.